90% of traders lose 90% of their money in the first 90 days. How do you ensure that you're not amongst them? Well, this is exactly what I'm gonna share in this video. I myself lost consistently for 4 years before I started implementing these 3 things, and my trading performance has skyrocketed ever since then. The third one is my personal favorite, and without that, nothing else can work out for you. So without wasting any time, let's get right into it. What if I tell you the biggest barrier standing between you and the profitable trader you desire to be is this little device you're watching this video on? Yes, you heard it right. Let me explain. See, in this day and age of internet, information is easily accessible to everyone. This can be both boon or bane depending on how you use it. Naturally, our mind craves for novelty and fresh information. New information which we have never heard of before makes us feel we know something special which others don't. Our minds equate information as knowledge, which implies higher efficiency. While it might be true in the real world, but is certainly not the case in trading. In trading, more information is not equals to more profits. Instead, in my opinion, more information leads to more confusion and misery for the trader. It is because if you have 10 different strategies in mind, then you might get conflicting signals from 2 strategies on the same pair. While both strategies are profitable in the long run, in this instance, one of them will lose and one of them will win, which doesn't matter anyways because over a large enough sample size of trades, the results will catch up and both the strategies will turn out to be profitable. So what you as a trader will go through when faced with a situation like this? This always leads to more confusion as to which strategy to move forward with. What if you take a trade with one strategy and lose that trade and jump onto another strategy which loses again, while if you would have stuck to the initial strategy would have been a profitable trade? From the outside, it does seems like you have a profitable edge which lost one trade and won one and came out net profitable. While on the inside, you actually aren't because you switched strategies when it was time for it to start generating winning trades. So I hope you get my point where switching from one strategy to another messes with the probabilities of your edge and ultimately creates more confusion in your trading. Take me for an example. I lost consistently for 3 years. 4th year, I turned it all around. You know what changed in those 1 years? I stopped looking for more information and committed to stick to one strategy. Lost and learned so much in 3 months that I never did in 3 years. Remember, it's the implementation that counts, not the mere act of adding more strategies in your arsenal and flooding yourself with information which you won't use anyways. So I want you to block out all the external distractions and stick to one strategy. Instead of chasing for the next strategy which claims to have 80 or 90% win rate, stick to one strategy that has proven to work via backtested data. Pick one strategy and stick to it for the next 3 months regardless of the outcome of the next few trades. Work on executing every trade which aligns with your trading plan and you will see massive improvements. But that's not it. To really hone in and improve your trading performance, you need to know what is it that you're doing wrong. Which brings me to my second point, which is to track your trades. I can't stress this enough how important it is to journal your trades. Your journal acts as a data point which helps you to make the necessary adjustments in your strategy as and when needed. Your journal also helps you to know the mistakes you did so that you can improvise on them. The way you trade right now will not be the same 1 year or 2 years from now. Markets are dynamic and ever evolving. The strategy that might be working very well right now may become obsolete in the next 6 months. How will you cope with that? The only way to deal with that is to have a trading journal where you see recurring patterns in every trade. You might see that those trades which ran till 5 RR in profits are only moving to 2 RR or 3 RR in profits before reversing. So you can make the necessary adjustments in your strategy. For me, when I started journaling my trades, I noticed that most of my losing trades were in the New York session. So guess what? I completely eliminated trading the New York session. Now I take less trades and still manage to make more money. How would I get that data if I did not have a trading journal? No way I could get that. Remember, all great traders become great because they know their strengths and weaknesses. They maximize on their strengths and minimize their weaknesses. It's impossible for you to double down on what already works if you don't have a large enough sample size of trades to look at. You can't run a successful organization if you don't track your expenses and revenue every month. Similarly, trading is no less than a business. In order to succeed at trading, it's imperative for you to maintain the minute details of every single trade in your trading journal. It's not fun, and hence 90% of traders don't do it. But if you're willing to do the boring stuff over and over again, then that is what pushes you ahead of 90% of traders and ultimately makes you a profitable trader. Now on to my favorite part, without which nothing shared in this video will work out for you. And I'm sure you have heard it zillion times, and it is psychology. When I got into trading, I focused too much of my time on learning the technicals that once I was totally equipped with all the technical information, I still felt something was missing. I was not able to convert that knowledge into profitability. That is when I realized the importance of psychology in trading. Again, if you're a complete beginner, then psychology shouldn't be your concern at all. What psychology does is to polish the skills you already have and help you to reach the full potential of your edge. So if you don't have an edge by now, you first need to create an edge before jumping onto psychology. Couple of resources that I would like to share with you is number 1, Trading in the Zone, number 2, The Disciplined Trader by Mark Douglas. These two books alone will help you solve 90% of your psychological issues. The rest of it comes with experience as you make certain mistakes and learn from them. To take it a step further, you can even listen to a series named Mind Over Markets, which is freely available on YouTube. So whenever I go through a down period in my trading, I always tune in to listen to that series. Every resource that I shared in this video is what I myself used to polish my psychology. You don't need an expensive course to improve your psychology. All you need is a little bit of guidance, for which the material provided by Mark Douglas is the best, and a bit experience which you need to go through all by your own. As I said, there's no point to work on psychology if you don't have an edge in the market. So if you want to create an edge from complete scratch, then check out this video of mine where I share a 5 simple step process which can be used by anyone to create a profitable trading plan which is guaranteed to turn you profitable. I'll catch you guys in that video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.